What is up, gym rats? How's it going? It's a Saturday morning and I'm off to hit up all day. I had an absolutely scuffed week and missed 2 days of the gym, but I'm never really too fussed if I miss days of the gym because I know I can just push my sessions back towards the weekend, so not too big of an issue. Anyway, let's cut the chit chat. I am buzzing for a back and biceps pump, so let's go hit the gym. Right, so if you saw my last video, you'll know I said I think I've torn my rotator cuff. I've since been to the physio and they said it's actually just damage to the acromioclavicular joint, which is like the little notch just above your shoulder. If you feel your shoulder here and move it along about an inch or 2 inches, you can feel a little notch there. That's called the acromioclavicular joint, and I basically get pain when I bring it up high or across my body. So there's 2 exercises I've been given to help with the pain. First is resistance band, like lat pullovers, essentially. That's what they are. Got to do like 4 sets of these for like 20 reps or so. And then I've also got to stand at a bar like this and twist and step forward, so I feel like a stretch across my chest. So I'm going to quickly go through them. I'll just show you 1 set of each so you're not bored out of your mind, and then we'll get started on the actual back and biceps session. So like I said, I'll cut the camera now, do another sort of 2 or 3 sets, and then I'll start recording again when I do the next sort of rehab exercise, I suppose. Right, this exercise is a little bit boring to watch now, so I'll literally just do one side because that's the only, I only need to do one side basically, and then we'll wrap up this physio and crack on with the exercises. So this one, like I said, is just essentially putting your forearm against something flat. It can be a bar, a wall, a door, whatever you want, and then stepping away from it like this, so you put a stretch on it, but have your arm up so you make a 90-degree angle here, so like a right angle, and then you can get a really good stretch here, but you don't want to pull too hard. You don't want to do extra damage, so just keep it nice and tight the whole time, but you know, don't really rank it. And as you feel it loosening up, you can bring your chest even more up to stretch it even more. I mean, you'll start to feel it more on your shoulder again, but that's the idea. And do that for like 30 seconds-ish and release. Rest for like 30 seconds and do it again. Do that 3 or 4 times and you'll be good to go. These exercises I'm doing for about 4 weeks. After about 2 weeks, you probably won't need it anymore. But the extra 2 weeks is to make sure your joint is fully recovered, because although you might not be able to feel the pain, there still might be some damage there. Well, I'm not going to show you the rest of the sets. We'll call it there and start the actual workout. Right, well, that first exercise, the like resistance band cable pullover, is a great way to segue me into the back workout, because I will be starting with lats. So using the Gym Pin D handles. Gym Pin actually have 2 types of D handles now. They've got these normal fabric ones, but they've also got like the metal ones that are more like squares, I suppose. That's what they are. I've not tried them new ones yet, but I do look forward to trying them in the near future. So let's do a quick warm up on 28.4 kilos, and then we'll crack on with the working set. No wrist wraps needed for this warm up. And next arm. or lat, I suppose. Oh, I can feel this lat well good today. That's the lats warmed up. Let's whack on the working weight. So the working weight today will be full stack plus the gym pin with, I think, 10 kilos on the gym pin. That seems to be what worked best for me last time. So we'll try that out. That's just such a flex, isn't it? Having it full stacked with another 10 kilos on. No time to waste today. So let's grab my lifting straps and crack on with the first working set, if I can find my lifting straps. Why doesn't it surprise me that I can't? Hang on, I'm having a senior moment. I've had a hunt and I can't find my lifting straps, so we're just gonna have to make do today. I've probably just left them at home, to be honest. They're never actually properly lost. This happens so many times with me, I'm honestly getting old, but anyway. Let's do the first working set. That was 10. So, no, sorry, that wasn't 10, that was 12. So I actually need to up it again. So next session, we'll be doing 15 kilos. I think that'd be perfect weight for us. It's not even like that 12 was super difficult. Obviously it wasn't like easy, I couldn't just bang them out, but I had consistent form throughout the whole set. And like it was controlled, the reps didn't change. So let's do the next set, see how that feels. And if that's the same, then it's a very telltale sign that I need to up the weight a bit. Okay, that set, I still got 12, but towards the end, my grip was giving way. That's just unfortunate I don't have my lifting straps today. But at least we know I can get 12. I'm gonna do another set with the 10 kilos added on, and I'll just make note of it to the next session. There needs to be 15 instead. Let's do this last set. But you wanted to use this?
Sorry, can you record first?
Are you sure?
Yeah,
because I can move it. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's do this set, or 2 sets, I suppose, and then move on to the next back exercise that I am looking forward to. Right, I don't even feel like I need a rest for the next set, so I'm just going to do it now. Okay, that is a bit annoying because my grip was going, especially on that second set. But I think I got at least 10 reps anyway, so we'll call it there and move on to the next exercise. All right, so the next exercise is the one and only seated cable row with the D handles. I think for this exercise, I'm going to do a lat focused row because my lats are what I think need a little bit more work than my upper back. But regardless, I'm going to finish the back workouts with some rear delt flies or maybe some like upper back rows. So we'll see. But let's do this exercise first, not get too ahead of ourselves. For lats, I can do a significant amount more of weight. Last session I did, I think it was 59 for my upper back, but now I'm doing 66 for my lats. But might be too light, so we'll have to see how it goes. And as always, if it's too easy, we'll up it. Like I thought it would be, it's too light. So we'll up it to 73 for the next set and potentially do 3 sets of lats today, which means total lats, we're doing 5 sets, which is pretty lovely. I want to show you something quick. So I think it was in my last pool day when I did some posing, you could see that my right lat couldn't come out, and it's because of that AC joint issue. So I'm going to show you again, and also it's for me because then I can see if it's got any better or not. So I'll look back at the video and I can see myself. Let's do front lat spread first. Oh, I think it feels better. Yeah, I think it feels better. Let's do rear lat spread. Obviously it's a lot easier to tell when I've got a top off, so we can look at that later properly. But just as like a little check mid-session, I'm gonna have a look now. All right, I just looked at it, and front lat spread, you can tell there's a big difference. Rear lat spread, you can't. So, it might just be an angles thing, but regardless, let's do the next set with a higher weight this time. Focusing on keeping my elbows tucked in the whole set basically. I think that was like 10. Either way, that feels like a good weight. It's just really annoying that I'm lifting straps because I know I could probably get a good few more reps, but it's just my grip gives way early. So this is a sign that you need to buy some lifting straps if you don't already have some, because when you get used to having them, the weights you do on pulling movements for your back are amazing. They just skyrocket basically. So this is quite a taxing exercise, so let's have a good rest and then we'll do the next set. We will do 3 of these, I think. Let's get this last set done and then we can do the upper back / rear delt exercise. Oh, okay. That was 10, which is fine, I suppose. Definitely not a bad weight at all, so not weight, reps. So let's do some upper back / rear delt movements. Right, this is an exercise that I have not done in probably 8 months, I want to say, 8 months to a year. It is the, I don't know what you call it, like an incline row, I suppose. So I'll hang over the edge with the dumbbells and do a row like that. It's very good at targeting your upper back as well as your rear delts, assuming you get the right amount of shoulder flexion. So we'll give it a try. That was 12 reps, but every one of them felt so good. So if you struggle to feel your rear delts in particular, but your upper back as well, then give this exercise a go, because I have not felt my back like that in a while, apart from my lats. So yeah, I'm gonna stick on this. Maybe do 3 sets. I'll see how it goes, and then we'll finish back there. Right, let's do this next set, get back done, and we can move on to some biceps and forearms. That's going to be back done. I know I said I'd do 3 sets of that exercise, but not feeling it. So let's crack on. We're going to do biceps first, and then we'll do some forearm work. Literally just going to do 1 set of, well, 1 warm-up set, I suppose. Biceps with the straight bar. Warm-up set being 17 kg, just to pump a few out and then get onto the working set. Working set can be 28, I believe that's what it was last session. And see how it moves. Oh, all right, looking forward to this bicep pump, I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go. Oh, fuck. Well, that could have gone so well, but I stood too close to this thing and the bar hit the plastic, so that's not great, but I think I got 10. No, that's a lie, I don't know. But regardless, it was a good set. Let's have a little chill and do the next set on the same weight, I think. Right, I'm ready for this next set. Honestly, if you're not having like sort of 3+ minutes rest, you're really, really stupid in the nicest way possible, because I promise you, although the pump might be lost throughout the rest, actual long-term hypertrophic benefit is so much higher when you have 3+ minutes rest when compared to like 30 seconds, a minute, even 2 minutes. I mean, there's a bit of like, of a grey area between 2 and 3 minutes plus, but regardless, at least 2 minutes. If you can, 3 minutes would be lovely. Anyway, let's do this set. Well, it might not look like it, but I did go for a last rep there, but it just didn't move at all. So that's that exercise done. We'll move on to the next bicep exercise. Don't know what it is yet though. Okay, on to the next bicep exercise. It will be preacher curls. Recently started doing these again, because the stimulus I got from when I used to train them was absolutely nuts, and it really made my biceps blow up. So I imagine it's partially because of the stretch. The stretch is ridiculous. So we're gonna keep this in my training program for the next few weeks, see if it improves my progress for my biceps, and if it does, we'll keep it in. If not, we'll sack it off, but at least it's worth trying, eh? Okay, maybe I need to drop the weight. Let's drop it to 10 each side and then see how many reps I can get of that, having just done a set of it. And then we'll have a little rest and do the next set of just 10 each side. Can't imagine I'm gonna get many, but hey ho. Okay, so I got 6 of each, which was, so 6 reps on the first set of 30 kilos, and then 6 on the set of 20. So that's not too bad. We'll have a little rest and then do the next set. I imagine we'll get closer to 12 on the next set. Let's do this last set of biceps. Should be relatively easy. Because I fucked up the weight management on this one. I should have started with 10 and a 2.5 each side instead of 10 and a 5. But at least I know for next session. God, I'm so short, man. Can't even grab the bloody bar. Oh yes, nice. Very happy with that. Let's do the last bicep exercise, and then we'll round the exercise, not the exercise, round the workout off with some forearms. This will be the last bicep exercise, and that means we can segue nicely into a forearm curl on just pronated versions of the easy bar curl, basically. Oh yeah, I didn't even say what the last exercise is. It is easy bar curls. Pretty much the same as the last exercise, except it's not a preacher. So your shoulders aren't in extension, so in front of you. They're just normal curl, I suppose. Let's do this. Ooh, couple sets. That was lovely. But I need a bit more weight, so let's chuck some more on. Also, I'm trying to do a day in the life, but I'll just need to think of what day is the best. What day gives the most accurate representation of what actually happens day to day. I'm not just going to pick the most exciting day. I'm going to pick the day that is the most accurate representation of what I do daily. So that'd involve going to uni, going to work, and going to the gym. So that's probably a Thursday, because then I have jiu-jitsu training in the evening. So it like covers all 4 bases of what I normally do in the day. And it shows how you can like work your day out to meet your calorie requirements, whether you're bulking or cutting. But for me, it will be cutting. And then you can sort of guide your day based on how I do it. So I think that's something that will be quite interesting to show if you lot want to see it. But anyway, let's do this last set and then move on to forearms. That was lovely. Right, I need to take some weight off to do some pronated curls, because you're getting less bicep activation with pronated curl movements. So that's something worth noting. You're probably going to need to drop the weight if you go straight from a standard bicep curl movement to a pronated version. Also, something worth noting, if you don't know how to target your forearms, it's very fucking easy, I'm not going to lie, but not to be condescending. Do any bicep movement, but instead of palms facing up, so say you've got, let's take the easy bar for example. Say you've got the easy bar, that's the normal bicep curl. Take that, turn your wrists over, do it that way instead. Same with, you can do that for straight bar cable curls, turn your wrists over, curl. You can do that with dumbbells, turn your wrists over, curl. That's a little bit more difficult to do with dumbbells. So instead I'd recommend doing hammer curls. If you enjoy the dumbbells for your biceps, maybe that's something to consider. Instead of a fully pronated grip, do a hammer curl, which is like a neutral grip. But it's really, really simple, and that will target mostly your brachioradialis, which is the big chunky muscle up here. But if you want to target your wrist flexors, which are these muscles on the inside, and people flex their forearm by doing this, you can see that when you flex your wrist, sorry, bend your wrist, that muscle really contracts. So going based on that, you can do the same thing. Take any bicep movement, turn your wrists over, but this time when you curl up, don't keep your wrist fixed, allow your wrist to bend. That will allow growth in the wrist flexors to happen. So very, very easy, not complicated. If you don't know what to do for your forearms, that's it. I went through a big period of doing straight bar cable curls, turn my wrist over, pronated cable curls, and then after I've done them sets, allow my wrist to flex, and then you've targeted your whole arm besides your triceps. So super, super simple. Anyway, enough waffling. Let's do some proper forearm work. that's lovely. I love a good forearm pump, and I'm getting ever so slightly leaner at the minute, so seeing some, veins come out in my forearms is lovely. Right, I'm enjoying this angle. Do another set of these, and I think we'll finish off with some hammer curls, which is not an exercise I normally do, but I'm feeling them today. Let's go. Lovely. Let's do some hammer curls. All right. Hammer curls, you can always do an absurd amount of weight. So let's grab the 28, which for my American folk is about 60 pounds. My grip does not allow me to hold on to them for much longer than a set, so to save absolutely destroying my hands, we'll call it there. It's been a very well-rounded workout today, so let's do some posing and then we'll call it a day. All right, time to check out the pump. Let's get this t-shirt off. Oh, God, the pump's good when you can't get it past your back. Oh, lovely. All right, let's do a front double bicep first. Oh, I like that. That's very nice. Front lat spread, if I can. Okay, it's better than it was. Not perfect, but it's better than it was. Let's do a rear lat spread as well. And a rear double bicep. And just for fun, I'm most muscular. Oh, fuck. Okay. Today has been such a good pull session. Haven't had a pull session like that in so long. So it was nice to have a proper thought out one, really hard trained and all of that other good stuff. So that's all from me today. If you're new, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications so you don't miss a banger, and if you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit the like button. Really helps me out. It tells me you're enjoying it and I'll make more videos like this. So once again, that's all from me today. I'll catch you in the next one for a chest and shoulders day, I believe. Peace.